the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Samuel Kuku Enidoho, Samuel Kuku Enidoho, the book, former Deputy General Secretary of the NDC, Ato Johnson Asiedun Ketiam Prija, say wama ono Kuku Enidoho fie, ama meka nkyere no in 2016 say John Dramani Mahama entumi nyama mpanyini biwa Johnson Asiedun Ketiam na bontinu meyi no ho. Na omeka nkyere wono Kuku Enidoho so obo. Say in 2016, after the declaration of the election, wama ono Kuku Enidoho fie ye Asiedun Ketia meka nkyere ne say they should forget about it. John Dramani Mahama ntumi nya Ghana mpanyini bi. Na according to Kuku Enidoho, wase Asiedun Ketia ka sansem we kire no in an undisclosed location. Say John Dramani Mahama can never ever reclaim the presidency. Na Kuku sanchire mu say adwenya ne tai ade kodinti ama Asiedun Ketia ka sansem. Still it is unclear to him. De no say Johnson Asiedun Ketia se wanka saa asem na afa nkyere wono Kuku Enidoho a o ma no ne e dia kosi Nyankopon ya doma Wednesday o mara bonten na o me defend this statement na Kuku Enidoho kire mu a there are other remarks, very scathing remarks. Yeah, Johnson Asiedun Ketia edifa former President John Dramani Mahama the political prospect. Na okotun Kuku Enidoho ye interview okotun say na Asiedun Ketia cancer. John Dramani Mahama thinks he will be president again. Who will make him president? Ghanaians are done with him. He has conceded defeat. His reputation at my own region, that is the Brong-Ahafo region, is even ruined. Hanabisi, Ajekum, and Lordina and their followers no longer have their faith and belief in him. He has lost the influence of the Ghanaian voters. You, Lordina, you have the audacity to compete with me on Brong-Ahafo politics. Lordina should go back to Nima Market and sell rice and oil, but to be first lady again, never. And according to Kuku Enidoho, we hear the exact words of Johnson Asiedun Ketia bra onino inyasa encounter in an unknown location. And Kuku Enidoho sign challenge Johnson Asiedun Ketia say omra bontina ome refute to these claims if say wa anka sansem no. Na Kuku Enidoho assign eka bion say omugusu hwe animu say omonsa beka an in-depth autopsy report na fe inquest into the passing of the late John Evans Atamios. Say NDC for so gina bonten ko ka say wasi na say what he said Mustafa Bandi ya occupy the position say government should investigate into the demise of the late Nsem-Pii John Kuma. Sana Mustafa Bandi Kadia enye omonso providing an in-depth report and inquest into the passing of the late Professor J.E. Amos. Now, according to Kuku Enidoho, the late J.E. Amos F.E. emoja continuously during his final moments. Esa paralyzed instantly. Yeah, we mu nyina no very synonymous to obia mu a natural death. And Kuku Enidoho say busa Samuel Atamos, a brother of the late Professor J.E. Amos, say autopsy no a ono na say aban a wote so sabran de man e wo hen oma abusua ene Ghana fo ehunu san say the late J.E. Amos now ye Ghana nyina ma mpanyiniti. Ghanaians deserve to know the cause of his death. Ebio the widow yeah Mrs. Nadu Mills, according to Kuku Enidoho, one na din komo several times. Yeah, one also very much interested in knowing what exactly happened to the husband, yeah, a lady to the death. Sema hodo bebribi na koko ne do ho esan edit to jaka yenko na yenko ti the live interview ya we with Nana Yambref.
Yeah, press conference. And when to me and fast up to now 12 years old Nanaya, they have not given us okay no, it was 2016. So let's say 8 years. Between John Mahama and Nsem-Pii, they have not been able to give us figures based on which they consider defeat. And I think on Angel, I came one day and I said, I said, get your headquarters. I'm a Christian as Deputy General Secretary. Every son of on what basis did you go and join the president to concede defeat? Me say me got two Nsem-Pii so. Our phone so. Say, or this time my Nekasa said, why not Nekasa? I don't know, but I heard the conversation. I was there. Oh, John Mahama. Or you should be derogative word, and then they come and say, and yeah, they are married to that derogative word because an internet, me use I because me nama makasa. So I will not use that derogative word, but on no John Mahama, dot. Offense or say the president, you. Why never manage the president? Oh, me navy, oh, I consider defeat. One man is also. One who said, I mean, good bring half region, a man. Yeah, I must say, bring half region. And I miss you at the Kumno, San Lodina, Colano. Almost a theater pop. As a brother, I agree with Yasua, a pro to fem. Or there be only Dibium, all of the only me, I said, get here, ever pray, bring half politics. No way. Uncle Nima Jum, non cotton in morning angwa. But first lady, the only Dibium. Mahama's own president in Dibium. These were the words of Nsem-Pii.
And you quote.
I quote. And I've dared him for some time now, because I'm telling him, he should come out and we will go to court and we'll get transcripts, we'll get records, go to MTN, we'll do everything in this country. Nanaya, I have said just yesterday, I was telling some group of people that my political orientation is different too. Nobody recruited me into the NDC. As a little boy growing up in Burma camp, I saw the revolution of 79, May 15th, 1979. June 4th, 1979. 31st December 1981. I said Nketia didn't see it. Samuel Atamos didn't see it. John Mahama didn't see it. A lot of the people in the NDC did not see it. Some of us, we saw it. And as a little boy, yesterday I was saying on one of the networks abroad, some of those generals who died, I knew them as a little boy, or I was in school with their children. Why? General Odate Wellington. His children were in the same Kotoka primary school with us. General Kute, I was in Achimota school with Minerva Kute and her siblings. General Utuka. Why? I knew Justina Utuka, Elizabeth Utuka, Joyce Utuka, and co. Look, General Boachi, everybody Macha Boachi. Why? We knew Boachi and co. So we knew people whose parents died. In fact, subsequently, fast forward, the house that General Odate Wellington lived in as army commander became my father's official military bungalow at a point in time when my father also had progressed to a certain level of seniority in the Ghana Armed Forces. So my orientation is different. So God forbid that you see today we are doing partisan politics. So I'm in a political party that says that let's destroy all values because we want political partisan power. God forbid. Psalm 125 verse 3, that the scepter of the wicked shall not rest upon the land of the righteous, lest the hand of the righteous touches iniquity. And those are the words of God, and that's what I'm using now, henceforth till we vote in December. That the scepter of the wicked shall not rest on the land of the righteous. Look, this is our national anthem. God bless our homeland Ghana, make our nation great and strong. Then we come to our national pledge. I promise on my honor to be faithful. Yeah. So help me God. So this God that we are calling, we think that he's a joker up there, that we will be engaged in iniquitous ways, and we want political power. God forbid. So back to the Jonkuma.
Yes. And I make a say who autopsy reporter NDC ni bi amon mon who musio nkasa say Jonkuma. Well, you are investigate.
Well, maybe to me nka obi akasa bo nse niyem. Sana obi asun to me nka me kasa bo nse niyem. 95.1. Why? O kwan say o kasa. Kokwanyi do de oni kwan say o kasa. And I was here, he said, John Kuma, autopsy report, and Nanaya, I am being blunt, and I'm Mr. Kano, a cat of a new. And the media may say, oh, yes, he said John Kuma, but yes, he said President Mills, because, I mean, at the end of the day, President Mills was the president. With all due respect to John Kuma as an MP, a deputy minister, all due respect to him. But, Sebe, are you
a better man?
Good. President Mills was the president of the Republic of Ghana. The first ever president to have died in office. Near see and the autopsy report, no. Oh, Yantunchini, Yantunin to Asumdre Park. And I'm back to Asumdre Park. And I'm going Hopoto. And I said, the media make up part and I do so. Because I'm President Mills and Namno. In Comodiani movie, oh, Nanado, oh, we are friends. So we were in Legon together. We were in the university together. We played football together. You know, we did Kwame Nkrumah Ideological Institute together. So today, if he's in MPP and I'm in NDC, it doesn't mean we are enemies. And they say, Ujo Mahama Koma Unsa so the man Nanado. And Akwenya Bae, Chemisha President Nanado. Sorry, Nanaya. The first question they put to me after welcoming, Okoku, welcome. How are you doing? I said, fine, sir. You sure? I said, yes, sir. So what can I do for you? Those were the words of the president, His Excellency. What can I do for you? Nanaya. Oh, sir, can you please give me 2 V8? Can you buy a house at Transfer for me?
One didn't you Park?
Good.
Mami Misawe, are you a better man?
You know me, Nanaya. I am not bitter. I am just principled.
Are you annoyed with the former president? Nehuye Weshi? Ujidi say undeserve? Another why?
Nehu, I am my former president, Mahama.
Aye.
Nehu Nyemehi. No. Nehu Nyemehi. But as a human being, I detest certain things that are happening.
Right.
Because as a former president, you refuse to do Asumdre Park. Kwakwanyido has done it. Oh, sorry, I'll go lay read for her. So, how can Kwakwanyido be a bad person? People surrounding you have said Kwakwanyido is a murderer. You have kept quiet. You are not saying anything. So, naturally, as a human being, I must move into self-defense mood. And when you move into self-defense mood, like I'm in now, no, then they say you are angry, you are bitter. But now, if you have accused me of killing my daughter, murdering my daughter because me person me kunjo Mahama. Now, Martina say, why shouldn't I defend myself? Why doesn't Kwakwanyido have a right to self-defense? So I'm not bitter. I am not angry. Yes, I detest certain things, but I have a right to self-defense, self-preservation, and I'll preserve myself, my family name, and my integrity. As for that one, they won't take it away from me.
My colleague JBC or Peso Biso said.
Prophet, are you doing much?
No problem. Yeah,
good. A party member. Yes. Now we're a former personal assistant to His Excellency John Evans Tamils.
Yes.
What is preventing you?
Yes.
So the autopsy report of the former president of the Republic of Ghana and per all the right to information bill cover any information from any source. No. What is preventing you? Because 12 years on, nobody seems to know anything about the death of the former president, and you are here making wild allegations.
Which are the wild allegations? That's why to answer your question, that is why we are going to go for an inquest. It's not about, at this point, it's not only about an autopsy report again. We are going to go for an inquest. The state will look into it. The circumstances, people will be subpoenaed to appear before the inquest. So to answer your question, don't worry at all.
When is this happening?
No, don't worry. So tell him not to be angry at all. When the inquest also comes, then you will tell me, and I go do the whole chair, and I let you here, and I'll say inquest. We will get to the bottom of it.
I just say inquest, so this
I mean individuals, no. But when a political party decides to take center stage, say, the man has been poisoned. And let me be specific. This was coming from the Deputy General Secretary, Mustafa Bande. And the video is there. Everybody's seen it. And I used to be Deputy General Secretary before. So I respect that office, irrespective of who occupies it. The office is a very high office. And when he begins to speak from that angle, and then gets people from the party to follow that thinking tangent, you see a poison John Kumanti. And then Ghana have an investigation or more NDC for no. That is the statement Bande made that they gave the NDC who will investigate the matter, they'll interrogate. In fact, that was in the wedding is that they were going to interrogate the issue and get to the bottom of the matter. Brilliant. Why not? I mean, we are all Ghanaians. Like I said in my article, John Kuma was a public servant, Deputy Minister of Finance, Member of Parliament representing the people of Ejiso in the Parliament of the Republic of Ghana. So he was operating under the umbrella of the Republic of Ghana. Even a Ghana ambulance and then they pass to government hospital. So the state was involved up to the end, and I believe that the state is also going to give him a befitting funeral, deservedly so. So you say why not? But I make say a ban say na omwa ene omutikwa pai ye nam anopa ewia naju esuma John Kuma no adena ye binum so esuma atamilsa president Milsa and they are ya. Why? What makes them think that they are more Ghanaian than Kokwa Hido? Is Mustafa Bande more Ghanaian than me? Is Ashedi Geja more Ghanaian than me? Shebe Samuel Atamil. Samana ye pray to me, Ama NDC in Ghana. No, when he was not part of the campaign. Go and ask him. Samuel Atamil is there on Nam and my brother Bisan is there. Was he ever part of any NDC campaign team? He was loafing around in the US. And I use the word because I know he was loafing. Loafing, loafing around in the US. Yeah, too money to me by, you know. Then you Samuel Atamil, your brother brought you down to the US to give you a life. Today you want to tell me that you are more of a politician than me, and that all the work that we did in opposition. And I said earlier on in my interview with you this morning, those days now Peace FM. You know what I went through.
Yeah.
Anywhere in this country, this amount, this I will call you people, wherever the candidate is, I will call you people. If you don't have reporters on the ground, me myself,
you write the story.
Exactly, you record direct onto your console. That was the work that some of us were doing. We were not just around the candidate for being there sick. Now make pictures, now the Abramo, and I continue to appreciate all of you and the work that you both did those days. Not that anybody was paying you, but hey, politics now where communication director, my candidate be, and you have given us reason to follow your candidate. So newsmen, media people will follow your candidate, and that is the work that we did. It is not Sami Atamil's no way. Now we won elections, we came to power. Of course, everybody knew the president had health issues. Well, frankly, the circumstances surrounding his death, the mysterious circumstances surrounding his death. Maybe I have not said it on any open platform before, but John Kuma Diaba, I say poisoning. They say a man for 50. Do you know the extent of vomiting that went on the day President Mills died?
Tell us.
I'm telling you, the extent of vomiting that took place at the castle that day.
Vomiting?
Yes. I've never said this aspect of his death before.
I'm
telling you, blood gushing out of almost all his orifices. Yes. Blood gushing out. Moja. Gushing out.
Nanum.
No, when I say orifices, nanum, nasuni bidia. Yes, today I've said it. Because John Kuma Dia Naba and Ayeka, some man for could be a poison, a man for
and I tell my Effie.
Good. Which I'm saying today. That is why some of us suddenly we are calling for an inquest. Let us get to the bottom, because Sami Atamil says that his brother died in his hand.
Fifiano, doctors linked to poison and near.
Well, and I'm saying, let Sami Atamil come and deny it. And I walk catch Ghana for you, and my brother died in my hands. Your brother was the president of the Republic of Ghana, for goodness sake. Your brother was the president of the Republic of Ghana.